homies. So I got a toy sent to me from a company called HUME Health. And if you've watched any one of my other videos, I did a little video on like types of fat loss devices, you know, whether that be the DEXA scale or bioimpedance or whatever. So talk some smack on some of the items, and then I had a company reach out and be like, hey, do you want to try our new scale? Hi, Cliff. So I was like, okay, I'll try your new scale. So I'm gonna open it with you right now. HUME Health. So it is a smart body composition analyzer, as you can see down there. So what this guy is designed to do is a bunch of things. I'm gonna read it off to you right off the hop. I haven't opened this yet, so we're learning this together. So it says it is within a 3% accuracy of medical grade DEXA scan. So as we know, DEXA is like the most accurate, save like any sort of biopsy when you're dead. So this is a pretty tall claim. So I have high expectations here. So monitor more than just your weight. Reach your health goals with access to 56 vital body metrics. Precise accuracy. Is that redundant? Patent technology to ensure highest accuracy, and integrate with popular fitness apps compatible with HUME watches, the Apple Watch Health app, Google Fit, and other health apps. So they do have an Android and Android and Apple option here, and a scan QR code that you can use. So let's see what this is about. Fancy schmancy. So this is the scale. So this thing comes out, it's like where the bioimpedance thing that I would hold on to get an accurate measurement. Please charge for 5 minutes or more. I'm gonna go charge this. Oh, okay. So we're all charged up. You can see the number is on. It uses a USB-C charger. And so far, what I don't love about it is that it is in the same place that the handle that you pull out is. So that feels inconvenient. I don't know why they couldn't have put it on either one of the sides, but nonetheless, USB-C. So I'm learning along with you here. So to get started, download the HUME Health app. Tap add device and follow in-app instructions to complete setup. Step on the analyzer and then step off. Wait for the 00 before using. Body analyzer will calculate your heart rate after your body composition. Stay on the scale until the display stops flashing. To change the unit of measurements, head into the body composition page, tap the settings cog, and you can adjust the units on this page. And then it gives you like a little description, picture description of like how you are to hold it and use it. So. And this is obviously it's the next day, as you can tell. I'm wearing different clothes. So this is my first attempt at trying out the HUME Health body pod. So it is a scale
with the little doodaddy that I'm holding there sort of is going to be kind of like the bioimpedance. It does take a little while to kind of go through all the metrics and figure out your BMR, your heart rate, water mass. It shows a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll get into that when I go through the app with you after this. But weighing in, for the record, I have eaten twice. I have had 2 to 3 liters of water, and I've also worked out. Plus, I'm wearing all of my clothes, so let's not judge this off-season thick girl, okay? Just don't comment. So when you go into the HUME app, it's going to have you set up. So you're going to do your name, your birth date, male or female, your age, as well as your height, because all of these sort of metrics kind of come together in the end to kind of figure out where you stand on an average of who is being measured here, just so for science sake. They're just trying to figure out where you compare. So once you've got that all loaded in, you're going to step on the scale and do what I did and wait for all the metrics to kind of come through. It is done via Bluetooth, which is super convenient. Although it did make it more challenging for me to film for you since I use my phone to film. So go back into your app and then voila, all of the metrics are there. So I think the 176 is probably pretty accurate since I'm weighing in at like 170, 171, and this is with clothes and a whole bunch of food in my belly. So we're seeing here, going to give you a few different health reports, although if you go into some of them, there is a premium feature that is going to have you paying a little more monthly to get like the true features. But if you're someone who likes to collect data, then this is absolutely worth it. So as you can see on the front page, it's giving you your BMR, your fat, your muscle, your sleep, your steps. And so the 8.5 hours of sleep last night is pretty accurate from what my Apple Watch calculated. So they kind of hook up and they sync together to be able to give you some more information, which is pretty cool. But if you go down further into your measures, you see here my weight. And again, all it's doing is comparing you to what the average person is going to be weighing at your age, at your height. So don't take it too personally. So body fat percentage, 31%. I am taking this personally, but I know that I'm in my off season, so I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm not gonna lose that much sleep over it. Let's be serious. But it gives you a nice little breakdown of what they're looking at and what things will depend upon when they are calculating the 31% of body fat. So, and again, it's going to help kind of give you a reason why it matters that they're calculating this percentage, and it's just general health. So the risk of heart disease, risk of diabetes, and overall well-being. So they do give a substantial amount of data there for you. Next one, lean body mass. So ideally, as a bodybuilder, I want to be on the higher side, but this is going to be another calculation metric different from muscle rate. A person may have a low muscle rate with high lean mass due to having higher fat mass, and conversely the other way around. And again, it's going to help you kind of give you a reason why this matters, and your lean mass is important for overall health as it affects metabolism, strength, and mobility, and we all knew that. So having more muscle is going to impact a lot of our general health and our ADLs, or activities of daily living. BMR, so this is what the bare minimum calories that you need for your body just to live and breathe. So again, it's apparently an accurate reading of your different tissue types. So they're taking all those things into account: your skeletal muscle, protein mass, lean body mass, fat mass. Although it is kind of again, it's not 100% accurate, but it gives you a good idea of what you need on just the daily basis if you're not going to do anything. Body water, I think this one was kind of cool. So its percentage represents the amount of water in your body as a proportion of your total body weight. Water is essential, as we know, for many bodily functions and typically makes up a significant portion of your body mass. And if you're not drinking enough, then it's going to be a harder time to calculate this, but regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, oxygen cells, removing waste products, cushioning joints, maintaining blood volume, circulation, the list goes on and on. So you can see there's a lot of metrics that they go into here just from this little scale thing. Muscle rate reflects the percentage of your body comprised of skeletal muscle responsible for body movement, smooth muscle, and your cardiac muscle, so your heart. Again, they base this percentage off of what other people, what like the national average is. So some people might be higher or lower. Again, these are just ideas that you can take away from. Visceral fat, which is the fat that's in and around your organs. So you want that sort of to be on the lower side, obviously. Visceral fat is important because it surrounds vital organs like the liver, heart, and intestines, is metabolically active and can influence hormone inflammation. High levels can cause heart disease, blah, blah, blah. So the list goes on. What more we're looking at? Body fat percentage. Again, I'm not going to try to take this personally, but it's a clear picture of your health versus weight just alone. Protein mass. This one's kind of cool. Protein mass reflects the total weight of protein found within your skeletal muscle. So the ones that are responsible for movement, smooth muscle, which is your digestive tract, and your cardiac muscle or your heart, as well as the organs. So it's kind of cool. It gives you a higher protein mass, typically indicative of higher exertive forces versus someone else with the same muscle mass but lower protein. So kind of a way of measuring how strong you could be, which is kind of neat without a barbell. Protein rate reflects the percentage of your total weight that is made up of protein found within the skeletal muscle. So this is essentially the muscle density. So as a bodybuilder or anyone who's trying to put on mass, what judges look for is also that density. So figure more specifically women's physique bodybuilders, looking for that thickness, that density in the muscles. Skeletal mass, really important for women especially. We want strong bones so we don't succumb to osteoporosis as we get older. And it's a total weight of your skeleton, including both the organic and inorganic compounds. Now, the bone mineral content is a focus on the inorganic component of your bones that gives bones their strength and rigidity. So pretty cool that this little thing can, give you an idea of where your body is sitting. Breaks down both the left side from the right side as well as the trunk and gets into the rate of fat and muscle mass on each side of the body, which is pretty cool. And then as well gives you sort of an idea of what your general health assessment is. So rating where you sit compared to the national average. So this is a really cool device, guys. I will say I'm going to use it going forward, I think, just so that we can get an idea of where my body mass is, and then maybe in a few months I can go back and I can compare to the bod pod over at the university again, and hopefully we can kind of see where the differences lie between the scale. But if you guys are interested in purchasing this scale, they usually have some sales going on pretty often, and I will put my code up on the screen here so that if you decide that you want to, take your results and your fitness to the next level and start, nitpicking all those nitty-gritty details, because really at the end it really does matter when you're trying to transform your body. And so this scale has a whole ton of stuff to do, and if you want to purchase the premium monthly side, then you can also do that as well. But this is a really cool tool, guys, so I'm going to keep using it going forward. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.